Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. As always, this is a channel that I look to share with you ideas and skills to make each one of us a better cook in our own kitchen. So when we approach our cooking, it becomes much easier. If it's your first time here today, you're welcome. Karibu sana. Leave a comment down below, like and subscribe to join this community too. You're welcome. I have a beautiful piece of salmon here. Salmon is a very nutritious fish. It's packed with a lot of omega-3 fats, which are good for our health. To serve with that, to complement the healthy sides of this, I have some barley here. Barley is a whole grain, the family of wheat. It's packed with fiber and proteins. Because this is whole grain, so it cooks a little bit longer than rice, but you cook it the same way. We are going to make a sauce using these two ingredients here. I have some cherry tomatoes here and I have a yellow pepper here. I'm going to combine those two and make a sort of a yellow tomato and pepper sauce. And then I have a cauliflower here, so this cauliflower and this pepper will get roasted together with these tomatoes. Once this is done, we are going to cool it down. Actually, when it starting to warm, we do less and less of the stews. This is a quick and easy dish, and it has all the benefits. It's healthy and it's a good dish to enjoy. So let's do the prep work. So to start off on our cooking today, we start with our barley. So I slice a small piece of onion. I crush a garlic. All I want to do is just to impart some flavors into the barley here. I just slice some few pieces of a ginger. I'm gonna throw those in, and then we are going to pull them out. Once this is done, I'm going to add one piece of a bay leaf to that. I'm doing 1.5 cups of barley. Barley is, as I said earlier, cooks a little bit longer. It's a whole grain, so it takes a little bit more water than rice. So I'm doing for every cup of barley, 3 cups. So this 1.5, I'm doing 4 cups. So that's all set. So we start now the prep for the sauce. So which is just basically onions, garlic, ginger. So everything here is just chopped together. You don't even have to worry about fine dicing these because everything is gonna be blended towards the end. So this is just a rough chop, a quick chop. Get it done. Start the sauce. Get it going. You know, the tomatoes, actually you don't even need to cut these. You can, just dump them. They are small cherry tomatoes. Once they are in there, they just gonna cool down and break off. So we start that, and that gets going. So this is just basically a very easy dish that is easy to do. Just do some canola, dump everything into the pan. Once this is sauteed, season it, salt and pepper, sweat it just a little bit so that the flavors just starts to melt together. You add your water. All you're gonna do at this point is just put a cover on it, give it 20 minutes or so. In the meanwhile, our barley just continues to cook. It takes about 20-25 minutes for the barley. The same idea as you do with the rice. Once it comes to a boil, you lower it. Our sauce, once we added the water, you just cover it again and just let it cool. You're looking to soften the peppers here, everything. So once that is going, the next thing we do is just to get started with our vegetable roast, which is also a quick and easy dish again. So you just chop the cauliflower into bite pieces. The peppers, all I'm going to do here is just to make it into some thick julienne. Julienne means just stripes or matchsticks. This will go into a pan, and then toast them with the all canola, salt and pepper, straight into the oven at 375 degrees. That will take about 12 minutes. All you want is just to soften these. The tomatoes get nice and plump. You don't want them to fall apart. You want everything to be in a nice consistency order. So canola, salt and pepper, this goes into the oven. So that goes into the pan. We'll put it in the oven. Once that is in the oven, we grab our fish, a nice piece of salmon. So always when you're buying fish, you wanna make sure that the fish is fresh, the flesh is nice and firm. You look at the color. It should be smooth. If you press it down, it doesn't. It has to be firm. This one I did three cuts on top. I'm cooking it as skin side down, or I'm gonna serve it with the skin. But you can definitely ask for your fish butcher to take out the skin for you. So our barley is getting there. It's ready. I fish out the bay leaf. We don't need it. We'll fish out some of those onions too. All we wanted those to do, they've done their job, just to impart the flavors into the dish. Once that is done, turn off the heat, and that is basically almost done. The sauce is getting there too. What you're gonna do with this one is, once all the vegetables are nicely cooked, we're gonna buzz it with an emulsion blender until it's nice and smooth. In restaurants, this we will blend it and then run it through a chinois. Take out the bay leaf. That's done its job too. So this one, I added a little bit of olive oil, just to give some richness into the sauce, because the dish doesn't have a lot of rich flavors in it. So that olive oil is gonna give it some richness. Normally, you'll add butter, but I'm trying to leave this dish to be nice and healthy and light. If you really like butter, you can add that. So our fish has been resting. So we season it, salt and pepper. You can definitely avoid the black pepper if need be, and especially if you are serving it on the other side, on the meat side. You don't need the pepper because it gives it an off color. But since this one I'm serving with the skin on, that is okay. So we put a pan on the stove that it becomes very very hot. So once you put the fish on, you want to leave it. You don't wanna bother it. You don't want to leave it. You want to leave it there. Give it like 3 minutes or so on one side. The good way to know if it's coming to ready is starts changing color. Once it's ready, you want to turn it. Just baste it with some of that oil. That is optional. You don't have to. The other thing you can do at this stage, you can add some herbs, thyme, garlic, and then you also finish it at that point with butter too, but we want to leave it light. So, and then it goes into the oven. The vegetables are in the oven also. They are almost done. So the vegetables are done. The fish takes about 3-4 minutes in the oven. This is a quick dish. Once the fish goes into the oven, the meal is complete. So just to complete the dish here, Take some of your barley, put in a small bowl. Take the vegetables, toast together. Take your plate, ladle, some sauce at the bottom, and then the vegetables goes at the bottom. You top it with the fish, and that's our dish. Beautiful piece of salmon. The skin is nice and very, very crispy. Definitely, once again, if you don't like the skin at this point, you can still peel it off, and you have a very nice and moist fish. So taste this. This is tasty. This is awesome. It's a very, very delicious dish. Very light. It's a dish that is easy to make and enjoyable, especially when it's warming up. Summer is a very nice and summery dish. So as always, I hope this is a dish that you liked, and it's a dish you'd wanna try in your own kitchen. I thank you for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and watch for more. Thank you.